I will 100% cherish for a extreme amount of time. It's on the ground. That's all right. Video number 2 in the same day. This is now the second take of this video. Third take of the Shattered video. This goes to show I should never actually be a content creator. This is just horrendous. I'm just making these videos because why not? So I'm gonna just get straight to the point. Look at this bad boy. Isn't this sick? This is by Bxndxge. Don't get that mistaken for bondage. I don't know if he takes offense to that. I know it is in his bio, so it's apparently a common thing. Great guy. Genuinely, I've been speaking to him. I was in the looks for a new Balisong after selling most of my collection because I just don't flip them. And before I even get straight into this, I will just say that I am very picky when it comes to Balisongs. I've kind of noticed more and more that it's like I'll buy something that I think looks cool. It just doesn't. I just can't flip it. I don't know why. I just don't find it fun to flip. It's just not my thing. I've had a Kraken, titanium Kraken. I've had a Vixen, LDY Sirius, LDY Orion, machine-wise Prisma. So I will say I'm not a reviewer. Please, for the love of everything, take what I am going to tell you with a grain of salt, because I know the machine-wise Prisma, I know the Kraken are like super popular Balisongs, and they're just not my thing. I can see why people like them, but they're just not my thing. But I want to vouch for Bxndxge. I paid for this in full. I was recommended to buy the Stitch V2, which is what this is, by Bxndxge, by Ted Flips, and well, crap, I don't know his at off the top of my head, but he goes by, his name is Lou. I'm gonna put their ats in my description as well as Bxndxge. So this is what I'm gonna say. I'm a maker, I'm not a reviewer. So you're probably questioning, why am I even making this video right now? Well, it's simple. I have not felt this just flabbergasted by a design at all, like just hands down. The last time it happened, something that I've actually felt so happy about the sun. Hello? Okay. Is actually, I'm Not a Real Boy or Garrett's Koenig. I don't actually know what version it is. I think I have the Koenig V2 in blue. I love the thing to death. Still one of my favorite designs to date. Got me and was a big factor into why I got into designing my own stuff, which is stuff like the Shattered. Now, I love the Koenig to death, but I think even Garrett can vouch for me. The handles are astronomically square. I've learned very quickly I don't like square handles, which is also why I don't like the Prisma much, and why even the Kraken is a little on the side for me. I just don't like square handles too much, which is also why I designed my Shattered with these pretty hefty chamfers. Close to the Kraken, but they just make it feel a little less square. But Bxndxge here, with the Stitch V2, did a fantastic job here. I'm super glad to see more 3D printed cases, because I know I started doing mine early on because I really thought no one else was doing it other than machine-wise. But honestly, I had the idea to do 3D printed cases before I even saw machine-wise was doing them. Not taking any kind of credit, I don't give a crap. But it's just cool to see it because it's not too common. One, this is an amazing case, stupidly good print quality. I do love the way it turned out. I do like the sliding mechanism. I do find it a little weird that it's on both sides. I do feel that if it was one side, it might have been a little bit better, but that's just me. But what I really do like about it is just the fact that it slides, and I mean, arguably I could fix this on mine, but it doesn't just fall right out like mine does. This is actually super smooth. It's like just snug enough to say that it fits. But here it is, the moment I've completely wasted everyone's time getting to. The Stitch V2. This will not be leaving my collection. But to get a little bit more into the case, this is sick. These little slides here. I've been pondering about doing something similar, but not like this. I was just thinking about making little pockets for more hardware and stuff like that. But I like that it locks in place. Creative, I like that. So what I'm going to tell you out before I get really into the Balisong, I'm going to give you some features on it. First off, this is actually the Stitch V2's Tonto blade. Bxndxge is in the works on a kukri, which I do think is well known by now that he's working on one. It looks sick, but I'm much more of a Tonto guy, so I had to pick this thing up. I will also say, this is a false edge. This is not a real blade. He does not currently do live blades, but to my understanding, could be soon. Hopefully I'm allowed to say that stuff. Anyway, so he made this design as a collaboration with Zippy, as you can see by the spacers. His Balisongs all come with Zippy spacers. I ordered some translucent red from Zippy. I don't know when I'm going to get them, but for now, I got an orange because this is what I was able to get it from. This thing is amazing. But like most Zippy products, it does come with tungsten ball bearings for you to put into the handles to create different balances. I'll be honest, picking this right up out of the box, I'm in love. This is my favorite design as of right this second. Between the Koenig and this, these two will never leave my collection. These are fantastic. I love them. From small maker to small maker. But you might notice the pins. I don't know if this is actually going to show up in the video because, well, I'm not great at this. The pin in here is relatively big. It is a chunky pin compared to what this is. What you might also notice, if I really tried, is that there's a second pin slot here, but it's in a weird spot. The ingenious brain on Bxndxge here was made a design that actually makes these handles interchangeable between his Tonto blade. I think, don't quote me on this, but I do think his kukri blade will fit the same handles. But these same handles, if you switch them out with the other pins that are in here, which are a different size and a different spot, can fit a Chab and a Kraken blade. Meaning these handles can fit 4 different blades as of now, 2 of which aren't even his. It's just brilliant. I mean, arguably, I feel like this should have been a thing way sooner, but hands down, it's brilliant. Now, that that's all said and done with, onto the actual blade that I am holding here now, the Stitch V2. Dude, Bxndxge, I don't know if you're actually going to watch this entire thing, but this genuinely, I cannot stress it enough, hands down is probably my favorite design as of this moment. And I cannot stress that part enough. I am a very picky person. You can ask some people when it comes to Balisongs. I like a lot of designs, but I am very hard to please when it comes to keeping those designs and me giving them full praise. I'm also very picky when it comes to the flipping experience because I'm not a great flipper. I'm just not. So it's hard for me to actually say much about flipping. That's why I'm more based off design. This is immaculate. So first off, his tolerances. Hopefully this shows well. It's got a little bit of play, nothing too major. It's actually quite nice. No tap. Probably could use some lube, but it is what it is. Nice bounce. It's kind of quiet. Similar to my Rift was kind of quiet. This is similar. But it feels and sounds amazing. I love these rounded handles that he has here. I love just the overall shape and pattern of this design. It flows so well. This Tonto blade, like, oh my god, I love this, dude. This looks amazing. It's so simple. And when I say simple, I want to put emphasis on this. This is not simple as in it's plain. No, this is just, to me, this is just amazing. As I said before though, small maker to small maker. He does the same thing I do. He has to outsource, kind of like myself. And that's fine. He's actually a step further than where I'm at. He's actually closer to where I want to be. He does his own bead blasting, tumbling, and all that good stuff. tuning, assembling just like I do. I don't know if he 3D prints his own cases, but either way, he does his own packaging. So it's quite sick. Talked with him. He's a fantastic guy, and genuinely, without a doubt, he's made a insane product that I will 100% cherish for a extreme amount of time. It's on the ground. That's how much I like it. But no, for real though, this thing is beautiful. It is weird as a maker to be wanting to review a Balisong. I don't intend to make this a massive thing because reviews can get very iffy as a maker, because I don't want to be bashing anyone. I'm not here to talk crap about any other makers. This is simply my preferences and how I like a Balisong, right? So please understand that. But I just want to help support another small maker because he's done insane work that I just cannot say anything else to than I love it. I really do. I don't know. Like, there's nothing else for me to say. This is just a work of art. I mean, what else is there to say? So, genuinely, fantastic job, Bxndxge. And, I mean, I bought it off you, but still, just insane job. I saw something on his story recently saying that he does think he's going to be having a drop coming up, so honestly, go to it, and honestly, just buy one. That's it, just buy one. Especially with the fact that it has weight adjustment, the different blade variations that you can try. Just for the love of it, buy one. This is so good, and it helps support a small maker like myself, that we really could use it so we can actually progress further as a maker. So genuinely, go check him out. Very kind, very nice guy, very smart, knows what he's talking about, and he just makes such a great design. Yeah, with that said, see you later.